Oh, here we go. Happy Monday. I made it in. It's almost like I forgot how to use StreamYard just a little bit, right? But I had an idea. Oh no, my camera did not work. Okay. Start. And okay, awesome. Look at that. All I have. Okay. Let's try this, shall we? Okay, I'm going to do this. And let's do add me back in, and I want just my screen share. Let's try that. Hey, there we go. Oh, you try to do something fun and come up with some fun little camera stuff, and it doesn't work. But hey, thanks for hanging in there, guys. All right, Kyla is watching and sharing along here. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. Nobody can actually see me, which is probably for the best because, it's raining today and still got my glasses on. So, we're just going to get right to it. This right here is the episode that I have that I wanted to share with you guys, the big mistake that I made. So any of you guys following along, what you will have seen are some of our amazing infographics that we have been putting together. So, oh, good. Kyla can hear us. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys this and say, go check out thevirtualjen.com, and you can go grab your own link here to the blog where you can go grab all of the goodies, right? But for today, we are going through and talking about, I'm still talking with my hands, just so you guys know, I'm waving them around as if you could see me. So what we have is, this is an episode where I was inspired by what I was doing with my, my purple hair and how I was trying to keep that going during COVID, right? And I was also inspired by the nails that I tried and failed to do myself at home, which I shared right here, just so you guys know, quick tip. When you scroll through these, if I can find it now, anytime you see my picture here and it's like me on personal branding examples, this is a personal story that I have written for every episode. That's usually, pretty fun and maybe a little self-deprecating, but that's what makes it the most fun. Okay, so what I did, the big mistake on this was I was like, oh, I'm going to do an episode about purple because everybody needs personal branding, right? So I came in and I just started talking. And I talked a whole lot about purple, and I didn't necessarily have a whole lot of backup. This seems to be a trend that I did pretty early on. This is episode number 25, I believe. And this one definitely fell subject to that. Now, even in spite of that, it still ended up being one of our top downloaded episodes. So I went ahead and had this one updated. Now, what I did was I actually outsourced this to some other writers, right? So I gave it to a writer and I said, hey, what I want is I really want to focus on why we want a personal brand, because it's really ideally around identifying your target audience. And then having a brand and being consistent, like how those things work together. So those were pretty great ideas. What happened was I just didn't get a really good writer. Like I tried to cheapen out on this. And so even this episode that we have here with this part of the blog, if you guys go read it, it's okay, but I'm going to say that it's still not fantastic. Now, we do have some other reference links and stuff in here. So if you want to go check out, anytime, we're always pointing you to other places as well. The stuff is all really good. This is some great information, some that I wish we had included in here. So what you may know is we're going to be, oh, hey, look at that. My camera came back. It started working again. Here I am. Hello. Okay. So let me make me a little bit smaller though, huh? Okay, let's do that. All right. So this is definitely one that I wanted to, I want to rewrite. And I think I'm going to go back and actually add some more back to it because it isn't really very substantive. And since this is one of those that people are coming to quite a lot, I definitely want to make sure that let me see here, that it's one that gets shared even more because it's still working, right? So with the really good share info coming through, I want to make sure that we're providing good information, good value. And right now, I don't feel like it's good value. However, what I do feel like is good value is the, oh, yes. Kyla said, we want to see you. Yeah, totally see my nails, which are not purple right now. Oh, no, I do have some purple ones, right? See, there we go. Which, by the way, I am not doing myself, hired a professional. All right, so here we go. This infographic. So for any of you guys who are commenting here or after the fact, this is one of our really long ones and I love it. It is so much fun. And what I did do as like, this was a win instead of a fail here, is I did go through and take, in revisiting the episode, I went through and I said, all right, if I had to break this down into some steps that we specifically talked about or that I talked about in the episode. And that's what I did. So I went through and actually broke this down into like, how are you finding your ideal customers and using your audience to kind of help identify your brand? Really paying attention to your own personality. That's why me with the purple, because it's been a thing and now it became even more of a thing, right? Making the consistency that we definitely want to do and having fun, like let loose, and then finding other inspiration sources. Those are definitely some fun things. But this is just kind of a fun little reminder when you are establishing your personal brand, right? So that is how long have I been going? 8 minutes. That is the quick breakdown of my live audit for this episode and the big mistake that I made, which was not doing enough prep work. And then the second big mistake that I made, which was not hiring a really great writer to really take my message and carry it further. So that is a mistake that we are currently working on remedying. Yes, I think that's correct, right? All right. So I am going to cut this one short here so you all can hop off and go do the next things that you need to do. I will be doing a live here every day for the rest of this week, making sure I am going to share the rest of our top episodes with you. And those are, well, I'm going to share the top episodes and then the things that I think worked and the things that haven't worked, right? So it's been a really fun and humiliating kind of journey. But we also have behind the scenes here, we're taking all of the top 10 episodes and all of those top tips and breaking all of that down for you to share in one quick reference ebook. So that's going to have links back to the blog, links to the YouTube, the tip graphics so that you can grab those. And it's just a nice kind of quick reference that gives you everything you need from content, creation, like storytelling, how you're going to get a good message, to all the way through the follow-up and how you're using marketing automation to continually carry your message through. So those top 10 episodes, ironically, ended up being our most popular episodes and have brought the most traffic to our website. You guys, one more amazing thing. I just checked our numbers today. I was comparing Q4 of last year to Q1 of this year. Now, we aren't even completely through Q1. And the amount of traffic that has come to our website in just the change between Q4 last year, Q1 this year, we have had over a 260% increase in traffic to our website just from a few of these blogs that have been posted. We have 100 episodes. As you guys know, we're counting down to episode 100 on April 8th, which is going to be amazing. So that we only have about 30 of those blog posts right now live from each of the episodes. So we're working on adding more of that content, and I just cannot even wait to see what it's going to do to the traffic to our website. It's going to be amazing. So if you want to see how we are doing that and sharing behind the scenes, then make sure that you keep following along here on these live audits and opt in for that ebook, because we're going to give you all of the links behind the scenes there. And then just keep following along, because we have a fun contest, and part of our promotion, I'm going to be sharing all of behind the scenes on how we got that much increase in our traffic, and also what it's doing to our list and ultimately our bottom line, right? So I am super excited. I will see you guys tomorrow, where I will be live editing. This one's really fun. Our podcast equipment episode. I actually shared the equipment that I was using to record podcasts initially, and now what I am doing I've updated that, right? So I'm going to give you what it was on the old post and the new one, and probably a fun little gimme download so you guys can grab that and get your own podcast equipment. So, all right, that is it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's see one more thing. Let's see here if we can do anything kind of fun. There we go. Look, it is working. All right, I'm gonna go with my crash helmet here, and go. Maybe we'll do a little pickling. A little pickle time. Yep. Okay, you guys are amazing. Love you so much. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow.